welcome to my weekly cosmic weather forecast, where I sit down on Monday morning with my cup of tea and invite you to do the same as we discuss the upcoming weather for the week as it relates to astrology. So, starting out on March 5th, we're waking up with the moon in Scorpio, and we're coming off of a weekend with some aspects to Chiron. So there's a potential for the weekend to have been a bit interesting emotionally, and I think Monday with the moon in Scorpio, as with any Scorpio moon, we're more in touch with our emotions and we're feeling them on a deep level. So there might be a little bit of that residue on Monday morning, moving through some processing emotionally. The moon in Scorpio will form a sextile to Saturn and Capricorn on Monday. Both Scorpio and Capricorn are very shrewd in business. They're awesome with finances. So I think that Monday has some cosmic support for those type of themes. Mercury will move into Aries that evening at 11:34 p.m. So we're waking up on Tuesday morning with Mercury now in Aries, and Venus will join in Aries later that afternoon. So this is really huge. This means that we're moving out of this Piscean cosmic soup we've been in for a while now, and this is really going to shift the energy in a huge way. The issue with having a lot of Pisces energy, yes, Pisces is awesome, it's the dream realm, etc. However, it can be really hard to get a feel on where things are going. You can feel somewhat lost. Things are so dreamy that you're kind of floating around and you have no idea where to go, what to do, and it can be hard to initiate anything. You can barely find the energy to do it. This is going to shift with this movement. So yeah, things are heating up. On Wednesday, the moon will go into Sag, so this is more fire. So now we have the moon in Sag, we have Mercury and Venus now in Aries. Both of these signs are very positive, they're very optimistic, so I feel like especially on Wednesday, we're really going to start to feel the sunshine again. We're going to start to envision spring. It's just around the corner. It's almost like we're gearing up for the real new year, which as far as astrology is concerned will happen with the initiation of the sun moving into Aries. However, Mercury and Venus in Aries, this is where we get to pull the trigger, or at least start to pull the trigger on some projects. We start to have the drive to step in a new direction. Things are beginning to take form out of the dreamy fog, right? So Thursday the 8th, we still have the moon in Sag, so this is still really fun, really sunny energy. And then Jupiter is going to go retrograde. Dun, dun, dun. No, I'm just kidding. It'll be fine. When a planet goes retrograde, essentially it is asking us to reevaluate and reconsider or rethink, relook at whatever that planet governs. So Jupiter governs higher learning, expansion of the mind, foreign travel as well as mental travel, philosophy, spirituality, religion, etc. So we're being asked to reevaluate these areas. We're being asked to do some spiritual reevaluation. We're being asked to reevaluate our belief systems and our belief structures. I'm calling it essentially soul searching. That's really what it is. If Jupiter is expansion, we're kind of being asked to go inward and look at these areas. And wherever Jupiter is currently transiting your natal chart, as it goes retrograde, this is where those themes are going to be playing out. If you want assistance looking at your natal chart to find out where this is, go ahead and email me at the link down below and we can have a look. So yeah, Jupiter goes retrograde on Thursday. Friday the 9th, we have the moon in Sag conjunct Mars in Sagittarius. So again, this is some fire finally. So I think on Friday we're feeling really invested and inspired to do this spiritual soul searching. I think that the moon conjunct Mars, both in Sag, is perfect to happen right after the Jupiter retrograde, because I think it's really going to push us in this direction of wanting to grow and really wanting to learn and allow the world to be our teacher in these areas that we're exploring. Saturday, the 10th, the moon will go into Capricorn. So I think that the weekend might feel, I think maybe we're going to feel inspired by this new energy that's going to push us in these new directions. So we might feel like hunkering down over the weekend and putting some grounded thought and grounded focus into some long-term planning, some long-term goals. The moon in Capricorn will square Mercury and Venus in Aries, so there's gonna be something on Saturday that we're gonna have to consider if we want to get these plans off the ground. Maybe some things, maybe some little roadblocks, or just some things that we have to work through. The moon in Capricorn will conjunct Saturn in Capricorn on Saturday night. So yeah, this is going to be facing some realities about these goals, these plans, and putting in some work. Sunday the 11th, we have the moon in Capricorn conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. So yes, we're going to be asked by the universe to do some slow and some deep considering about things that maybe need to possibly transform, possibly die or go, things that we need to let go of in order to move forward and press forward into this new chapter with spring just around the corner. I think that this week with the new Aries, I think that some people that have been struggling are going to finally feel like things are looking up, and I think that the overall color scheme of the inner landscape is going to start to get a little bit brighter. So yes, I hope you guys enjoy the week. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.